all the people, and nobody could stop. And they couldn't back up because there was people behind them, and here was this avalanche of people tripping over this poor, and it was the elderly person that went down first, you know. It's just like, oh wow. Yeah, I've always wondered what happens if something like that happens.
Now you know.
Yeah.
Well, the one that I remember is when I was coming back from one of my trips to Iceland, and the train suddenly stopped, and it just looked like a tsunami wave going right across the board. Leaning forward.
Yep, 9 o'clock. We're going to say the Pledge of Allegiance. Flags are right outside the window. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Consider for approval of minutes and agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes and agenda as presented.
I'll second.
Motion by Derby, second by Jensvold to approve the minutes and agenda. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion passed. 9 a.m. Consider for approval use of the courthouse grounds for Little Block of Flowers.
She's not coming in.
Okay. Tabled or just?
Just not, doesn't need us.
Okay. All right, 9:05, we're a couple minutes early. For a possible closed session to discuss strategy with counsel in matters that are presently in litigation or where litigation is imminent, where its disclosure would be likely to prejudice or disadvantage the position of Winnebago County in such litigation. Do you need to wait a minute?
Yeah,
Matt,
I suppose.
you talk about the shoes. We were talking about, she had some interesting shoes on down in the recorder's office just for a minute.
Cow
Yeah.
slippers, if you're curious.
And,
Nice.
Well, I have heels on today, and it was a poor choice after our Party Palooza event last night because my feet hurt, so.
So cow slippers.
I was getting ready for church Sunday morning, and for some reason, I put on my old crappy work shoes that I wear down at my shop for crawling around. And again, they're ugly to start with. They're really comfortable, but they're ugly to start with. And all of a sudden I look down and I'm like, you idiot. Here's your nice shoes. Here's your old crappy shoes. And somehow, but I usually put on the old ones, you know, and
So let me guess, when you were taking communion, it sounded like a horse clomp going down.
Yeah.
and they got an interesting squeak to them each time I take them.
They're nice and
The
broken
right
in.
shoe has got a squeak to it. I don't know what it is, but
Well, I don't know,
Everybody
you
can hear you
guys,
coming.
you gotta go to closed session. So
We do, sorry.
It was a pleasure. Are we
All
streaming
right.
this?
It's 9:05.
Are we streaming
You want
this,
us to-
Carla?
What's that?
Are we streaming this?
We will, but not through
not YouTube.
YouTube.
Is that stream published? Because I've got people directed to YouTube.
It will be. Today, yes.
Okay. Well, it's a pleasure seeing you guys.
Have a
Lots
good
of
day.
fun. Hopefully I can
Okay.
get downstairs and I made it up. You want to close the door?
Not quite
Not
yet.
quite yet.
Okay.
All right, we've read the agenda item. It's my understanding that legal counsel requests that this matter proceed in closed session. Is that correct, Kelsey?
Yep, that's correct.
Okay. This is a discussion regarding matters that are presently in litigation or litigation is imminent. Its disclosure would prejudice or disadvantage Winnebago County position in that litigation. I move that the discussion with legal counsel be made in closed session for the reasons stated previously.
I'll second the motion.
You need a roll call?
Derby Smith,
Aye.
Derby.
Aye.
Jonesville.
Aye.
It has been moved to hold a closed session pursuant to Iowa Code Section 21.51C, and the members of the board have voted unanimously to hold the closed session. I ask that all persons other than the supervisors, legal counsel, and county auditor leave the room until we come into open session again.